Hello, welcome to Today in History. It's the 5th of August. Let's get cracking. On this day, the year is 910. The last major Viking army to raid England is defeated at the Battle of Tettenhall by the allied forces of Mercia and Wessex, led by King Edward and Earl Aethelred. So this is just a reenactment. As you can see, obviously this is not real. It's a reenactment of this last battle, the last major Viking army to raid England is defeated on this day, the year 910. 1305, William Wallace, the famous Scotsman. He leads the Scottish resistance to England. This is the day that he was captured by the English near Glasgow and transported to London for trial and execution. Sir William Wallace was a Scottish knight who became one of the main leaders during the First War of Scottish Independence. Along with Andrew Moray, Wallace defeated an English army at the Battle of Stirling Bridge in September 1297. So this is William Wallace, who is famous in Scotland, a famous Scotsman for obvious reasons. The fight for independence is still alive and well up till this day, 5th of August 2020. So obviously in those days, if you tried seceding from the Union, the United Kingdom, you were leading such a revolt, you got executed. Thankfully, that's not the case today. People do things more in a more civilized manner now. You go to the ballots if you want to leave the country or the kingdom. You go to the ballots and vote. And the last time this happened a few years ago, I think it was almost a 50-50 split. But those who wanted to remain won by a very slim margin. Okay, let's move on to the year 1583. A guy called Humphrey Gilbert, an explorer, claims Newfoundland for the British Crown. In case you didn't know, Newfoundland is where? In Canada. First English colony in North America, and that was the beginning of the British Empire. Humphrey Gilbert was an adventurer, explorer, and a member of Parliament and soldier who served during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I and was a pioneer of the English colonial empire in North America and the Plantations of Ireland. So this is Queen Elizabeth I, not the current queen, I might add. So just in case, for clarity, just in case you're confused, he was a maternal half-brother, wait for this, of Sir Walter Raleigh. I'm going to put the link where I talked about Sir Walter Raleigh right here. It's up there right now, so click on it, find out more about him. But you know, he had something to do with the capital of North Carolina. He also was a cousin of Sir Richard Grenville. I don't know who that is, but you can Google him up and find out. You know, do your own research as well, guys. Okay, let's move on to the year 1830. On this day, this guy was born. His name is James A. Healy, and he is also the first black bishop in America. So James A. Healy, born on this day in 1830. Let's move on to the year 1914. And on this day, the first electric traffic light is installed in the USA on the corner of East 105th Street and Euclid Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. I shall show you more pictures. That's a funny one. Follow the rules we wrote. Obviously, this is for kids, a cartoon, but yeah, it does apply to adults as well. And this is the actual location of the historic event. So the 105th Street and Euclid Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. We move on to the year 1914. Alec Guinness died on this day. 2014, I might add. Not 1914. No, he was born in 1914, I beg your pardon. He starred in many films, but perhaps popularly best known for his portrayal of Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars movies. So that's his character there, Obi-Wan Kenobi. In Star Wars, obviously, you can see his sword. It has a special name. I don't know what it is. Give me the name in the comments below if you guys know. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not saber, is it? No. Anyway, I don't know what the name is. Some sword with lights, glowing sword or something. Laser sword, maybe? Anyway, so that's Mr. Alec Guinness, who was born on this day in 1914. He died in the year 2000. Also born on this day, Neil Armstrong, the first man to set foot on the moon. Small step for mankind, a small step for a man, a giant leap for mankind. I think that was the quote that he made the moment he stepped on the moon. I often wonder who came up with the phrase, Did he come up with that phrase, or someone asked him to say that once he stepped foot on the moon? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. If you're watching this, you know how that phrase came about. Did someone write that for him, or did he compose that himself? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys. 2019 on this day. Toni Morrison, who is a writer, an African-American writer. She sadly passed on this day. Being a writer, I might as well talk a bit more about her. Many people may not know her. Compared to obviously Neil Armstrong, who I suspect billions of people would have heard about. So Toni Morrison, whose work centered on the Black experience in America. Her style was both lyrical and unflinching, and dealt with topics such as slavery, rape, murder, and the supernatural. Her first novel was The Bluest Eyes, and that was published in 1970 when she was 39. Her most well-known works include Beloved, 1987, which won the 1988 Pulitzer Prize for Fiction, Tar Baby, and Song of Solomon also. Morrison also published children's books and essay collections. She worked as a book editor and later as Professor Emeritus at Princeton University. She was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1993 and the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack Obama, who incidentally had his birthday yesterday. Something which I failed to report on. But anyway, happy birthday, President Barack Obama. Belated birthday wishes to you. On this day in 1962, Marilyn Monroe died. That's Marilyn Monroe here. Absolutely stunning woman. Her real name was Norma Jean Mortensen Monroe. Often playing an archetypal dumb blonde, in quotes, she starred in a number of commercially successful motion pictures during the 1950s and early 1960s. She also became famous for singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President to John F. Kennedy. On that note, we draw the curtain on today's edition of Today in History. Join me tomorrow, guys, for tomorrow's edition of Today in History. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys. Stay safe, take care, and I shall see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.